What if one morning you woke up, grabbed your phone, and the compass pointed south instead of north? Not just a little deviation, a complete reversal. Picture the global implications. Transoceanic flights veering dramatically off course. Sensitive power grids overloading and collapsing into silence. And above all, the skies fill with a strange, unsettling glow. This is not some speculative nightmare invented for the silver screen. This is a scientific certainty waiting in the queue. Because deep beneath our feet, Earth's fundamental protective shield is already shifting, weakening, and one day soon, it will flip entirely. To understand the threat, we must first understand the shield. Earth's magnetic field is a cosmic defense mechanism generated by a churning, violent sea of molten iron swirling hundreds of miles beneath the crust. This relentless geodynamo creates an invisible bubble, a powerful magnetosphere that protects us from the most hostile forces in the universe, deadly solar winds and high-energy cosmic particles. Without this shield, the sun's constant barrage would not only fry our technology, but also slowly strip away our atmosphere, leaving the surface exposed and barren. But this invisible guardian is anything but stable. Geological records prove that our planet's magnetic poles have flipped hundreds of times throughout history, the north becoming the south and vice versa. And the scientific community is now sounding the alarm. Based on current measurements, we are significantly overdue for the next catastrophic magnetic reversal. We don't need to wait for the flip to know it's coming. The signs are already visible, picked up by modern satellite arrays. Our magnetic field is weakening overall, diminishing in strength faster than anticipated. There is a particularly troubling spot, a massive vulnerability known as the South Atlantic Anomaly. This is a mysterious zone stretching from South America to Africa where the protective magnetic pressure is so low that radiation levels are significantly higher than anywhere else on the planet. Satellites passing over this region suffer constant damage, and even spacecraft components need extra shielding just to survive the crossing. If this weakening trend continues, the Great Swap, where the North and South magnetic poles trade places, will begin. The reversal process is not an instant switch. It could take centuries to fully complete, but the initial destabilization and the dangerous transitional period could easily start within our own lifetime. When the reversal hits its peak, the Earth's magnetic shield could diminish in strength by as much as 90%. This period of extreme vulnerability would fundamentally alter modern life. Imagine the constant, unrelenting power of severe solar storms directly impacting our atmosphere. Power grids would suffer mass failure, plunging continents into darkness. Satellites would be instantly disabled, turning our crucial navigation and communication systems blind and silent. The world would effectively lose GPS and widespread radio communication overnight. But here is the critical twist that separates science from Hollywood horror. Humanity would survive. The last full flip happened roughly 780,000 years ago, and planetary existence, including our distant ancestors, went on. However, the world would be transformed into a spectacle of light. With the magnetic field barely holding on, the skies would constantly glow with intense auroras, visible not just at the Arctic Circle, but across the entire globe. Imagine the northern lights blazing overhead in Miami or Sydney every single night. So, the next time you look at your phone and your digital compass seems just a little bit off, remember, it might not be broken hardware. It might be Earth itself slowly getting ready to turn upside down. The biggest question remains, given our complete reliance on electronic infrastructure, are we truly ready for a magnetic reset of this magnitude?